Question 1. What is RTGS system? Answer. The acronym RTGS stands for Real-Time Gross Settlement. RTGS system is a funds transfer mechanism where transfer of money takes place from one bank to another on a real-time and on gross basis. This is the fastest possible money transfer system through the banking channel. Settlement in real time means payment transaction is not subjected to any waiting period. The transactions are settled as soon as they are processed. Gross settlement means the transaction is settled on one-to-one basis without bunching with any other transaction. Considering that money transfer takes place in the books of the Reserve Bank of India, the payment is taken as final and irrevocable. Question 2. How RTGS is different from Electronic Fund Transfer System (EFT) or National Electronics Funds Transfer System (NEFT)? Answer. EFT and NEFT are electronic fund transfer modes that operate on a deferred net settlement (DNS) basis which settles transactions in batches. In DNS, the settlement takes place at a particular point of time. All transactions are held up till that time. For example, NEFT settlement takes place 6 times a day during the weekdays: 9:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m., 12 noon, 1 p.m., 3 p.m. and 4 p.m., and 3 times during Saturdays: 9:30 a.m., 10:30 a.m. and 12 noon. Any transaction initiated after a designated settlement time would have to wait till the next designated settlement time. Contrary to this, in RTGS, transactions are processed continuously throughout the RTGS business hours. Question 3. Is there any minimum, maximum amount stipulation for RTGS transactions? Answer. The RTGS system is primarily for large value transactions. The minimum amount to be remitted through RTGS is 1 lakh. There is no upper ceiling for RTGS transactions. No minimum or maximum stipulation has been fixed for EFT and NEFT transactions. Question 4. What is the time taken for effecting funds transfer from one account to another under RTGS? Answer. Under normal circumstances, the beneficiary branches are expected to receive the funds in real time as soon as funds are transferred by the remitting bank. The beneficiary bank has to credit the beneficiary's account within 2 hours of receiving the funds transfer message. Question 5. Would the remitting customer receive an acknowledgement of money credited to the beneficiary's account? Answer. The remitting bank receives a message from the Reserve Bank that money has been credited to the receiving bank. Based on this, the remitting bank can advise the remitting customer that money has been delivered to the receiving bank. Question 6. Would the remitting customer get back the money if it is not credited to the beneficiary's account? When? Answer. Yes. It is expected that the receiving bank will credit the account of the beneficiary instantly. If the money cannot be credited for any reason, the receiving bank would have to return the money to the remitting bank within 2 hours. Once the money is received back by the remitting bank, the original debit entry in the customer's account is reversed. Question 7. Till what time RTGS service window is available? Answer. The RTGS service window for customers' transactions is available from 9 hours to 15 hours on weekdays and from 9 hours to 12 noon on Saturdays, i.e. to accept the customer transactions for settlement at the RBI during 9 hours to 15 hours on weekdays and between 9 hours and 12 noon on Saturday. However, the timings between these hours would vary depending on the customer timings their branches have. For interbank transactions, the service window is available from 9 hours to 17 hours on weekdays and from 9 hours to 14 hours on Saturdays. Question 8. What about processing charges/service charges for RTGS transactions? Answer. While RBI has waived its processing charges for all electronic payment products till March 31, 2008, levy of service charges by banks is left to the discretion of the respective banks. The bank-wise details of charges levied are available on the RBI website www.rbi.org.in. Question 9. What is the essential information that the remitting customer would have to furnish to a bank for the remittance to be effected? Answer. The remitting customer has to furnish the following information to a bank for effecting a RTGS remittance: amount to be remitted, his account number which is to be debited, name of the beneficiary bank, name of the beneficiary customer, account number of the beneficiary customer, sender to receiver information, if any, the IFSC code of the receiving branch, Question 10. How would one know the IFSC code of the receiving branch? Answer. The beneficiary customer can obtain the IFSC code from his branch. The IFSC code is also available in the check leaf. This code number and bank branch details can be communicated by the beneficiary to the remitting customer. Question 11. Do all bank branches in India provide RTGS service? Answer. No. All the bank branches in India are not RTGS enabled. As on January 31, 2007, more than 26,000 bank branches are RTGS enabled. Question 12. Is there any way that a remitting customer can track the remittance transaction? Answer. It would depend on the arrangement between the remitting customer and the remitting bank. Some banks with internet banking facility provide this service. Once the funds are credited to the account of the beneficiary bank, the remitting customer gets a confirmation from his bank either by an email or by a short message on the mobile. Question 13. How much volume and value of transactions are routed through RTGS on a typical day? Answer. On a typical day, RTGS handles about 14,000 transactions a day for an approximate value of 1,50,000 crore.